What's good, Audiotree viewers? It's me, Psalm 1, global hip-hop treasure searching high and low for my next favorite band. We are broadcasting to you live, well, kind of, sort of live, all the way from sunny Chicago, Illinois, and today is Saturday, May 18th, 2024. It's always big love over here to all of our subscribers, and if you're not subscribed, please mash that little button right now for prosperity, and then follow Audiotree on all the social media outlets and apps like Spotify, because it makes you more attractive. Now, gather around, kids. We got East LA's own Levitation room in studio today, ready to take us on a magic carpet ride through the trippy pastures of life. These beautiful ones are slinging nostalgic yet futuristic psych rock tunes for an unprecedented time in society. Get ready, ladies, and gentlemen, for Levitation Room. Yes, we are here with Gabe, Julian, Kevin, and Jonathan, better known as Levitation Room.
Hey,
How y'all
up?
doing today?
How's it going? Doing good.
Doing good?
Yeah.
Good to be here.
Before we even get started anymore, my brother in sweat.
Yes. Yes.
Kevin gets it.
I be rocking.
Yeah.
During Load-In, we were talking about being early to each city on tour and how that is kind of an anomaly with a lot of bands. But I'm with you, and it gives you more time at pit stops and gas stations. So I ask, who amongst you takes the longest at the gas station?
He's
at the
sitting
pit
on the
stop?
drum throne right now, man.
Dun, dun, dun.
I think it's a tie.
Well, I take advantage. You know, these guys like to take the pit stop. I was like, okay, well, I'm going to take a pit stop. So.
Dude, I'm taking a real pit stop.
Yeah. Maybe an arm pit stop.
Okay.
I'm always the last one out of the hotel room, though.
Why is that?
Because I take forever to get ready.
Yeah.
So, like, I like to have full use of the restroom, you know? And
So you
I
wait?
let these guys, like, do their thing. That way I have ample time to do my thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are we doing continental breakfasts? What are we doing?
We had one this morning, actually.
Yeah. What
It's not
was
the
it?
usual thing, though.
Yeah, no.
It's rare, but
Yeah.
Maybe a coffee,
Yeah.
you know.
Definitely coffee is mandatory.
Very much so.
Yeah.
So you just played my jam, Cool It Baby.
Nice.
The intro gives me some Jackson 5 vibes.
Definitely.
Okay, so y'all hear it too?
Yeah, that spanky guitar.
Yeah, I love it. And I did see y'all went to Hitsville in Detroit.
We did, yeah.
Shut
How was that?
It was awesome. I mean, we just kind of stood in front for a little while.
Okay.
We were too late for the last tour,
The tour,
of the
okay.
evening. Yeah. But it was cool just to be in the vicinity of where all these great hits were made, you know? Motown is like so many great artists. It's incredible.
Top 3 Motown groups.
Yeah. Top 3?
Yeah.
Oof. That's hard to say. Definitely like Marvin Gaye for me.
I was going to say that.
Martha Reeves.
Yeah, Martha Reeves for sure. I was gonna say.
We've been listening to a lot of Jimmy Mac.
Jimmy Mac
Always
is the
Jimmy Mac,
bumping
yeah.
one right now.
Yeah.
I
Let's
like
see.
Wilson Pickett.
Smokey Robinson. Oh,
Yeah, classic.
Smokey.
Smokey,
Yeah.
man.
Smokey's just released an album last year called
he?
Gasms.
Wow.
Excuse
Oh, that's
me?
right. Yes, yes.
It's true.
Get it, Smokey.
Go crazy, Smokey.
Smokey's like 90
whore
years
at the
old
beginning?
still.
I wonder what that's about.
Yeah, exactly. Y'all were also singing Backstreet Boys as well during Load-In. And I heard some old school hip hop bass lines y'all warmed up with. Who are some of your fave artists to cover when no one's stalking y'all like me?
Oh.
Well, I think we've only done a handful of covers together. But
We've done
only-
some Rolling Stones.
We've done the Rolling
Some
Stones.
songs.
The last tour we did Cleaners from Venus song.
Classic.
Yeah, got to get the jangle in with the 12-stringer. Yeah.
Yes.
Classic. I think we're always messing around during sound check on whatever. I'm always doing like the ain't nothing but G thing kind of sort of, you know. That's always fun.
Kev can hear a song like in the venue, and then he's like playing
He
with
knows
it
how to- yeah.
instantly.
I'm the one
He's
who
got that
knows.
ear.
Yes.
Classifications are kind of crazy, but I love that y'all get a little poppy with your psych rock. What's the best era for pop music to y'all?
The 60s.
60s,
Yeah.
hands down.
Yeah, hands down. I
We
mean,
ju-
they were just pumping out hits.
We just talked about Motown,
Yeah.
so, you know.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
True.
I
But,
mean,
it goes
80s.
beyond
I was going to say 80s, too.
yeah.
The 80s really did a lot for pop, you know.
Yeah,
Sure.
for sure.
Yeah.
But you
Kinda
know, we're all
defined it
too
a little more.
we're all
Yeah.
too young to, you know, have experienced the 80s, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Your band name is kind of hallucinogenic. Was it a microdose or
It started in our studio. We were jamming one night. Me and John and our original bass player Jonas were hanging out, and we took some mushrooms. And we had this tiny little black stage, and it was pretty much just enough room to put your drum set and your amps, and maybe like kind of stand at the edge of it. So my feet were kind of hovering over the edge as we were jamming, and I was peaking like super high on mushrooms, and I looked down, there was just space below my feet, and I was like, I feel like I'm floating right now. And so when we got done jamming, we were kind of just having a little powwow, and I was like, guys, I feel like I was levitating there for a second. And then at the time we were looking for a band name, so I was like, ooh, I like that word, levitation. So I looked it up, and some band from the 90s had already gotten it. And so I was like, well, let's kind of elaborate a little bit more on this word because I don't want to let it go. And so I I kind of came to the realization that we were contained inside a room, and I felt like I was floating inside this room. So why not levitation room?
Makes all the sense
Makes
in the world.
sense, right?
It all adds up.
Yeah.
It does. Well, let's get back into some more music.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Before the day has begun, or are you going to light the ship?
just heard Morning Star, a sweet little ditty by none other than Levitation Room. I want the titular song, Strange Weather, to be about climate change. So bad. Am I far off here? Or
No,
what?
it's not. It's not. It's just kind of like commentary on the social and political climate, if you will.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
When did the song become the album title? Like, which happened first? Did you write the song and you're like, this is capturing kind of the essence of what we want the album to be? Or how did that decision come about?
I think when we were writing this album, this was one of the first ones that were kind of like new material we were getting all jazzed on. And Julian kind of had it titled Strange Weather, and we were kind of thinking the album title in advance, and we just liked the way it rang out. Strange Weather has a lot of, well, to us it had a lot of meaning, but some people took it literal, like climate change. But it was like, let's look beyond that, you know?
Yeah.
Absolutely. How do you feel about that interpretation of lyrics versus what you meant?
I don't know. I mean, like, sometimes it's a little disappointing because we've had like music journalists hit us up and be like, okay, so the album's about climate change, right? And we're like, no.
Oh wait, that actually happened?
Yeah, that's happened a couple times.
Yeah,
and
okay.
I've had to like kind of clarify, like, no, it's not about climate change. It's not really that on the nose. It's more about, like, if you look at the lyrics, you look past just the album title, like it makes sense, you know. But like, you know, I get it. Like you jump right to conclusions sometimes, and that's fine. And, you know, people can interpret it how they want to. I interpret music a certain way, as does everyone else. So, you know.
Not the biggest deal, but it's
it's not a huge deal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's all about the cause, really. Like, this band has always been about like having a message and being able to convey it. You know what I mean?
I actually love the juxtaposition of some of the easy breezy music, but then like the harder hitting lyrics. And if you really are listening, you're like, wait a minute, this isn't such a happy song.
Yeah.
But I feel like artists can change things. I feel like sometimes I'm a silly goose for this. But what's your take on musicians and artists bringing about change, even in this crazy political climate? Do you think it's possible?
I mean, music's extremely powerful. You know, I mean, it's changed generations. Look what the Beatles did.
The Clash.
And the Clash in the late '70s and '80s. It literally, when I think about it, actually, I mean, like, people like Chuck Berry were like breaking racial barriers, just, you know, bringing the whites and the black people together.
The race music.
Yeah, they're like, oh, these are kids. They just want to dance. They don't care about like whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, it's very powerful, and it shouldn't be underestimated. But it seems like not enough artists are doing that these days. You know, at least the ones with the really big platforms,
the big voices. Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know about direct change, but it does feel like music so often helps group of people feel extremely empowered, and that, I think, plants a seed in a really big way. And you never know how that can affect a group of people. You know,
Absolutely,
definitely.
Yeah, opens up worlds.
It's true. There might be someone watching this, you know, right now when it airs. You never know. They might just up and change the world because they heard what y'all are doing.
Yeah.
It is a powerful thing, and I think what happens is some people just don't feel so alone, and that is extremely powerful.
Yeah.
So every band has moments where things just click better than ever before. Besides your Levitation story, where you thought of the band name, can you tell me about a time like that making this latest record where you're like, oh no, something just clicked even better, and we're a better band for it?
I would kind of draw back to like the last writing process of the songs. We did Revelations in Heaven were like written a week or two before hitting the studio, and I believe that's like songs that Kevin was fully immersed in from beginning to end, and that was like, and they became natural. Like, although we were intentionally working on a new song, it was just coming natural, and Kevin was showing his, you know, touch on songwriting with us. And by the time we were in the studio, it was like, yeah, we have 2 new songs that we're just like super excited about. So
That's all
I think
it
right
is.
before we hit the studio for the album is when the new cooking started happening.
That's great timing.
Yeah, my
Perfect
life
timing,
was
Kev.
changing around that time. I have a family now, and so like once we got together, decided to make this album. it was go. It's a go, you know? There's
Yeah,
no
time
looking back.
management is different. Yeah. Yeah,
Making
for
the best of it, and I think it's our best. So.
Oh, yeah, this album is incredible.
Thank you.
So,
you.
and thank y'all so much for coming and playing. So let's get into your
Thanks for
lesson.
having us.
We're so stoked to be here. Thank you.
Yeah, no, we're stoked to have you. A massive thank you to Levitation Room for blessing us today. And as always, major love to all our camera people, engineers, editors, and artists here at Audiotree, spreading the gospel of live music. Levitation Room are my new gas station sweethearts, and they are playing Chop Shop tonight here in Chicago. However, don't fret my pet. They will be back on the road, so get tickets to see them when they're in your area. Also, catch up on all their tunes, including the latest album, Strange Weather, because you love great music and they want to give it to you. Once again, baby dolls, likes are good, but subscribing to Audiotree means you get these dope videos at the top of your feed as soon as they drop. Get cool merch like this shirt I'm wearing at audiotree.shop. And if you want the session audio, get it on Spotify or wherever you stream your music. Finally, follow Audiotree on social media for more fun content. I'm Simon. Who am I?
You're Psalm.
I'm Psalm. I am Psalm 1 signing off. And remember, kids, life can end before it begins, so get to live in Booski. Okay, I'll see you next time. Stay dangerous. Peace.